Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to move in to a series that I look forward because we're gonna have a very interesting pairing here. It's a PvT, and spawning at the top left side of side delta, we are looking at the main nexus of Cheesergirl, who's most likely going for a forge, as I would assume. Does it look like a forge? Maybe it's a forge, maybe not. We'll see later, as we are looking at the main base of our gas first Terran mech enjoyer GDA team's IbRA. Gateway. Gateway is going to be the case here. Let's see. Cheesergirl, if she actually looked at the VODs or something like that, then she must know that she is going up against a gas first, most likely. Oh, bit of a close call there with the probe. Thank you for the alert, gamer. Thank you, thank you. Cybercore, I would love to see. There we go. There's uh-oh. Could throw down a eBay, to be honest. Now that I think about it. Could have thrown down an eBay. It would have been actually quite nice. There we go. Pylon is thrown down as well. Next to that, we're gonna have a Zealot. Zealot being produced, going across the map most likely. IbRA is going for that Reaper. It's gonna be quite annoying because the Reaper will not be able to actually go in time. The Adept is going to be out by the time IbRA is gonna go in with the Reaper. He's going to scout around to see if there's any proxies. This Cheesergirl is known to get a proxy gateway, proxy dark shrine and stuff. You know, it could be a lot of things when you're playing against someone who made her name in the Hungarian scene by cheesing. I don't know if she's like streaming or not nowadays, but actually I think when I switched to Zerg, I remember I unfollowed like a lot of streamers, especially inactive ones and whatnot, so I had a couple ones out of accident as well. It's kind of like another mousy moment. But look at that, IbRA just fixing the saturation on that main base of Cheesergirl. And now we have a bit of a pressure here applied to this supply depot. There's two Marines that are super low HP. Oh, and the Adept goes down. That is quite unfortunate on the side of Cheesergirl. She did not target fire that. Oh, what was the cancel? Not sure what was the cancel, but I guess we're going to see a Stargate and a Robo as well. That is quite interesting. So Robo first, Stargate follow up instantly. We have a Zealot over here. Let's see. Maybe a one hit with the Zealot on top of one of the Marines. But it is what it is. We're not going to be nitpicky, obviously. Or, yeah, I know I sound nitpicky, by the way. You don't have to tell me. You can tell me. But I know. I'm 100% aware of the fact that I was extremely nitpicky there. Now, IbRA is going to potentially see this. I want him to actually scout this. Okay, there we go. He's going to see the Stargate as well. Oh, he needs to go back and then just see the Stargate. He's so focused on this. Oh, he needs to move in. Oh, does he see? He should click on it. There we go. He's going to click on it and he's going to see what that is. Does he know about the Stargate though? That's the question. We're going to have an Oracle. And what is going to be the follow-up? That's my question. If we see... Okay, there's an Immortal. Disruptor? Disruptor could be a good follow-up, I suppose. Potentially gonna see a third base as well. And on the other side, we're going to see actually Bio from IbRA. We've seen Bio from him probably once, I would say. Once or twice. And then... No, actually once. I am sort of confident that we only saw it once. I think it's only once, and we actually saw him lose that game, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was a It was a TVZ. I think it was a TVZ, right? Yeah, something along those lines, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have this Oracle coming in and see that there's gonna be multiple Raxes coming up. It's gonna go down, but actually, maybe it's actually worth it. Oh, wait, what the heck? What happened here? Oh, the Liberator actually sieged up, alright. My apologies, I actually missed this one. Third base on the way for Cheesergirl, so we're gonna have plenty of probes. Oh, let's see, Stalkers. Okay, it's gonna target the Stalkers. Gonna take down a 10th probe, so this Liberator was well worth it. Forced a couple of warp-ins, even damaged the Stalker. Killed 10 workers, which is absolutely magnificent for someone who just made a Liberator, you know, because why not? Engineering bay, second NG bay, by the way. So we're gonna have +1, I almost said Carapace, +1 infantry armor, and we're going to see the armory to go for +2 infantry weapons as well. Most likely that's going to be the case. So we're gonna have a mine drop, maybe? Are we gonna have a mine drop? That's the question. IbRA cannot afford 2 of these at once, I suppose. Oh no, never mind. He could have afforded it. It's quite weird. And this is an interesting build. So we've seen a single Oracle. Oh, actually 2 Oracles? What? Where's the second one? Where did the second one die? Did it run into a mine? Or it just got gone down? Probably gone down. Oh man. Oh man, I'm losing so much of these things. Twilight Council at the 3rd base, that's an interesting choice. If that goes down, it's going to be quite unfortunate, especially if it goes down before finishing its job. Nice pylon block here. I don't mind it. Oh, never mind, it's not just a pylon block. It is actually going to serve as a warp-in position. A fast warp-in, because we're going to have a gateway as well. 52 workers, 5 gateways, currently 6 gateway on the way. I'm waiting to see if we're gonna move out or not. And okay, so we have Stim. Combat Shield has been forgotten about, which is quite a big blunder. A big fat blunder. Cyclone drop trying to get as many workers as possible. Man, why am I actually missing these? What in God's name is happening here? We did not have a mine drop, I suppose. Or did we? Don't think so. Okay, it's only the Cyclones, dude. What the heck? Cyclones are actually Imba. Cyclones Imba? Oh no, he's gonna lose it. Oh, unfortunate. Right, I need to get myself together. Let's get our shiz together. Let's concentrate on what's happening on the minimap as well. He's going to find this proxy location, which is quite big. No potential backstab zealots. And IbRA is playing a brilliant game so far. Taking down, I suppose, 28 workers. That's actually massive. Hallucinated Oracle moving across the map. Gonna probably run into a mine, I would say. Never mind, it's not even going to reach the mine. Now Blink is on the way, and we have a Dark Shrine as well. And of course, Colossus production. I was waiting for this one. We already have one, and we're gonna have number 2 popping in just a couple of seconds. Maybe I would have loved seeing charge with this, but maybe there's something with the Blink. I guess Blink is gonna be great against Vikings, right? But there's so much bio here. So much bio. We have 42 Marines, 8 Marauders. And Marauders do well against Stalkers. Although there's no concussive. Combat Shield has been forgotten about. I don't think we're gonna get Combat Shield. Maybe IbRA just, you know, nerves or something. Because 10.5 minutes in, and we have +2 air weapons, we have +2 armor, and +3 infantry weapons, by the way. We have a fusion core on the way, supposedly for Liberator range, as it should be. Okay, picks up, doesn't even finish that zealot off. It's quite unfortunate. He needs to fix his gases, I guess, because he's quite down in gas. Oh, Colossus is going to do massive damage. 2 Colossi are going to be quite nice. And there's going to be another 12, 13, 14 probes that fall. 4th base on the way, but Cheesergirl is bleeding out her economy quite fast. 42 workers fell. Almost the same amount that are currently on the map. Which is quite bonkers to think about. We're going to have Storm coming up, as there is a bit of gas that can be used. We did not see, did we see DTs? No, we did not see DTs yet. So I kind of want to see DTs as well, like some backstab DTs, even with like blink could be nice. But she does not have a nice economy in terms of minerals. 4 more Templars are going to be warped in. Supposedly this is going to be for, I think at least this is going to be for Archons. I think, oh no, oh I thought she morphed it into Archons. Okay, there we go. Oh, disruptor ball. Oh, it's gonna get targeted down. So that was the only disruptor. Oh no, that's all the storms on in front of the Vikings. Actually, that is quite unfortunate. Oh, she's not going to actually manage to warp in more Archons here, as one of the Templars has fallen. So there's only going to be 1 extra Archon, but maybe that will open it up to have additional energy for maybe another storm. There's no Archons that sorry, there's no Templar that can actually gather energy anymore. Archons though are going to be quite good against these Marines, but the +2 Liberators are going to 2-shot Stalkers, which is quite nice. Oh, the Mind Shots actually are going to do very well. Oh no, that's the Templar going down, and now the sophistication of the army is gone. She has to abandon this. It's gonna take down these rocks, but honestly, that might just open up the spot for the Terran, not even having to pick up. And the Terran is expanding to a 4th base. 4th base is close to saturation for Cheesergirl in terms of minerals, but there's a bit of an oversaturation here, so she's technically saturated, so to say. She's still producing 4 workers at a time. I would not hate it. Yeah, there we go. 5th base coming up for Cheesergirl, and we saw 2 Stargates. There we go. Also, okay, never mind. First she started Gravitic Overdrive, and now she starts Gravitic Drive. That was the Observer Speed swapped into a Prism Speed. So maybe we're gonna see some DT warp-ins. I would love to see DT warp-ins in the main as such, or just simply DT drops. And it's kind of vulnerable at the turret as well. It's only a single turret. If you drop on top of the turret, that could be quite massive. Obviously you need to be careful because the prism is going to be exposed. Could go down instantly. You won't have enough time to actually warp in those DTs, that's for sure. Well, you can warp it in outside of the turret range, and then you just look just lock the target as the turrets, and then just, you know, just a move in the mineral line, and that's pretty much it. Right, a bit of a threat here. IbRA just shows that he's here. We have tectonic destabilizers. Okay, so potential tempest. Potential tempest. Do I like the idea though? That's my question. We have advanced ballistics as well. Well, I guess tempest against the libs, but we're gonna have carriers, which is quite a strange move here. I don't know why we get the tempest upgrade. Then we have a voidry as well, which is quite interesting. Should target the medevacs, I believe, or at least the liberators, but that's not going to be the case. And IbRA is pushing forward potentially. He has no factory units left. He has 7 mines somewhere. All the mines are actually not in with the army. There's no ghosts, but there's no needed. And IbRA will push into the fourth and potentially annihilating it. There's a couple of warpins here for DTs and he does not see it. It needs a scan. He needs a scan, desperately needs a scan. There we go. Finally the scan comes through. I'm not even sure if this is a scan or a scam. If you know, you know. Okay, 3 DTs in that prism. And tectonic destabilizers completed. We have double starport production. We have a almost mined out, fully mined out main base, and we have a bit of a drop here with a single marauder that was kept alive. It's gonna actually move it away over the interceptors. Oh no! Got plus one plating on them, so it's quite nice. No air upgrade started for Cheesergirl though. That is quite unfortunate. IbRA is maxed and he has a rich bank. Floating 2k, not floating, sorry. Banking 3k, 2k. Almost said floating for some reason. My apologies, Mr. IbRA. Alright, oh, finally ghosts have been added and now the interceptors are getting slaughtered from this carrier. If these interceptors fall, there's not going to be anything to actually protect the carrier. There's the GG. This is too much for Cheesergirl. She realizes that she is in a top position. 6 bases or not, it is going to be over. And IbRA takes game number 1. Alright, for our second game, we are jumping into Ghost River. And here in the top right side, we are looking at the main base of IbRA, who's opening gas first as usual. That is his signature opener, I suppose, at this point. He played bio. Let's see what is going to play this game, as we are looking at a... Oh, is this a cannon? We'll see if that is going to be the case, but I don't think so, because we see a gas as well. So once again, going for a relatively standard opener, it is Cheesergirl. On the top left side is our pink Protoss, and she pulls into gas instantly. Interesting. So I would assume that there's not going to be a Zealot this time around, but I could be wrong. I would be surprised if there was a Zealot, let me put it that way. Because now you actually pull into gas, so it's not going to be that many... Oh, there's going to be a Zealot. Oh, that's interesting. So you pulled into gas, and you're going to have less minerals. Still, you're going to have the Nexus, obviously. But there's not going to be a Cyber Core this time around, so... Yeah, Cyber Core comes out just now. I also don't like the position of the Cyber Core, to be honest. Could have put it here to actually make the Reaper go around a bit more. You know, just place it there and just like make a semi-wall against that Reaper. So yeah, also on top of that, as the Zealot is moving into the natural, she could have placed the Cyber Core like here maybe, just so she has more surface area for the units to pop. Okay, so IbRA is going to make a bunker as well, so he's gonna play it safe. And I'm curious if we're going to see a bio play or something of a mech play. He's gonna take his second gas, so might be a bit early, but who knows. I guess it's not that early, because usually you would get your second gas with your factory, I believe. So I'm curious if we're going to see mech or if we're going to see standard bio play, because let's be honest, mech is less standard, I would say. Like some kind of sort of mech opener is quite standard, but let's see. Okay, I believe this is gonna be a mine drop. Oh, cyclone drop maybe. Could be the case, as we saw Cheesergirl struggle in the last game against a cyclone drop. Now Marines are being produced 2 at a time. I still have no confirmation if this is gonna be mech or not. If he takes these gases, obviously it's gonna be mech. But for now, there is no sign for that. There's no sign of a third base yet either. Which I would love to see, honestly. He's now gonna have the money for it. Let's see if he's gonna go for it. Oh, he's gonna control the Reaper for a bit. Starport finishes. And let's see, Viking first. Okay. Wait, Viking first? Why Viking? This is not a TVZ. Unless this is like the weirdest looking Zerg base. So yeah, I'm quite curious, why do we have a Viking here? We're gonna have extra Raxus, so IbRA is gonna go into bio once again. Potentially going to not see a mine drop, but we could potentially see, or something mixed with a cyclone. Okay, Tech Lab. So it's not even going to make a medevac. So those mines are going to be purely defensive. As we can see. Where does he burrow them? Okay, burrows one in the back of the bunker. I would have loved it in the center, honestly. But I guess it's fine, because it's going to deal with any kind of Oracle shenanigans. Now the big problem for IbRA is that Cheesergirl went for Twilight, Robo, and then Forge as well. Okay, we have the is this 4 gate? This is 5 gate blink actually. Okay, beautiful blink up into the main, by the way. So, oh, that's actually interesting. We have 7 workers, 8 workers, nice blink backs. Which is gonna morph a couple more stalkers over here. And this is looking quite nice. Oh, she loses a prism. Okay, not as nice anymore. Oh, she could try to blink away. Gonna take down 21 workers though. And maybe the Raven as well. I think this is looking like over. IbRA pulls everything. Oh, the blink was super late. Still have 4 stalkers. Okay, gonna go for the recall. She did all the damage that she had to do with these stalkers, I believe. She lost 8 stalkers for 23 workers, a Viking, a Cyclone, 6 Marines, and a Raven. You can see the resources lost tab. IbRA lost way more. Stalkers are quite expensive if you think about it. While a Marine or a Marauder is relatively cheap, I would say. The Marauder is super beefy. It's 100 minerals, 25 gas. I guess that's reasonable. Marines are 50 minerals. And you lose 8 of them, it's not that big of a deal, let's be honest. It's like 400 minerals. You lose 8 Stalkers, that's going to be just the mineral side. It is going to be 1,000 minerals. Wait, is it? Yeah, 1,000 minerals. Sorry guys, I should not do maths on stream. I was instantly like, did I calculate it well in my head? Was this the answer? Anyways, we're going to have Stim on the way and Combat Shield this time around. I don't think Combat Shield was actually researched in the last game. And this is looking really good for Cheesergirl, I believe. This composition is not that powerful, but it is a beefy composition, and if she would knew that there's a mine behind that, and if she knew that there was only a single Marine in that bunker, then she would have pushed the effort here. But now the production cycles are coming in from IbRA, and he is looking to actually deal with this Protoss push. Let's see if that's going to be enough. Mine will fire. Gonna soften up a couple of those zealots, but the problem is the previous attack took down a lot of workers. Now more workers fall. 8 workers already have fallen. Let's see, will we see a shield, a force field? Not gonna be the case. Now the zealots are actually trying to do the best of their life over here, but there's 17 workers falling, so it is working out some way, somehow. She pushes up that ramp, And there's the GG. Cheesergirl equalizes the series. And we are going to visit Amphion for our third map. And by the looks of it, we are once again looking at a gas first opener. You know him, you love him. It's GDA team's IbRA in the top left side as our green Terran. And his opponent looking to actually do something, and maybe this is going to be the dream. Maybe this is going to be what needs to be done. This is Cheesergirl. Please be a forge. By the form of it, the width of it, this should be a forge. And it is. Let's go. And there's already a pylon over here, so the first probe was already out. Second probe should arrive. There's a second probe. IbRA is gonna go for a scout. Let's see what Cheesergirl is going to opt for in terms of positioning. Should be able to throw down a cannon on the low ground, right? Like over here, maybe. Okay, gateway on the way as well. She is going to try and do something with. There's no cannon on the low ground. I'm quite surprised. There's going to be a bunker. Cancel on that gateway. Sorry, on that cannon. This is looking really, really tough, by the way. What is going on? We're going to have the gateway. We're going to have gas coming up. I don't think this is going to finish. I don't think this should finish. Like, not at all. This is losing HP really, really fast. Even if it's a single Marine, and it's going to be Marines in a bunker. There's no way anything of this comes out. I believe there was no way to actually position. Maybe you should position it like over here, still blocking the depot. Okay. Oh, this gateway is going to be taken down. That is so unfortunate. But IbRA is gonna be able to throw down a command center, so everything seems to be quite normal, with like around a minute delay for everything. And there's a supply block here for Cheesergirl, which is quite unfortunate. And it's gonna be a couple extra supply block seconds for Cheesergirl as she's going to wait for that pylon to finish. And there's a gateway finishing at home. It's funny to see the cyber core finish faster than the gateway. That's so funny, by the way. Just because you add the gateway over here, you know, you throw down the cyber core, and once again we're going to have 2-on-1 maybe. Could be a 2-on-1. I would love to see a 2-on-1, honestly. A 2-on-1 would be really, really powerful here. IbRA salvaged the bunker and gonna go for a bunker on the low ground. Gonna start the supply depot wall. Obviously, he's gonna try to do a bit of a catch up in this game. Some catching up needs to be done. Gonna float out the second command center. No issues there whatsoever to speak of. It's gonna move. Oh, there's once again we're gonna have a proxy over here. I don't know if this is gonna be like a proper proxy, and we have a double forge coming up. I'm curious, is this gonna be double or double upgrades? I suppose it's gonna be maybe a 1-1 charge. Question mark. Could be the case. This single gateway gonna be 5 once again. I hope she did not forget that she opened the forge. Sometimes you actually even forget, even when you're like cannon rushing, right? So could happen to the best. So you're gonna be a third base. There is gonna be a third base indeed. And Cheesergirl is trying her best to come back into this game, and she probably actually did. But there's an attack coming towards her base, so it's gonna be quite difficult to hold if you have no units, but it's gonna be a couple of stalkers being worked in. And that will scare IbRA away, which is quite surprising, but I suppose he wants to play it safe. just a little bit of a scouting squad. Did he start mining out these minerals? I think it did. Okay, a huge amount of SCVs just trying to evade the wrath of these two adepts. 5 SCVs have fallen though, so it's really, really unfortunate for IbRA. And there's a bunch more adepts here with this War Prism, and they're going to claw down a couple more SCVs. The problem is, you need 3 adepts to actually one-shot a SCV, which is quite unfortunate. We're gonna have these adepts being cleaned up. Let's see if there's gonna be another round or not. 9 SCVs for, I believe, 8 adepts. Oh, that's probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it. There's gonna be 2 more adepts, and I'm not sure why, because at this point we're just bleeding out units on the Protoss side. It's going to be harder and harder to do any kind of damage as units are going to pop and pop and pop. And we indeed are going to see a 2-1-1, which I'm quite happy about. I'm also happy that I have a towel over here. 27 degrees. Freaking hell. Okay, he's gonna move out. Let's see what this play is going to look like. Okay, there's 20 Marines here. And I kind of want to see IbRA try a drop into the main, try to take out as much production as possible, because all the units are natural. Obviously IbRA does not know about this. And I'm trying to think about, like, how many scans did IbRA use, like, in general, just to scout. I don't think he used too many, and Cheesergirl realizes that this is a too tough to beat squad, so she's not going to move in. She's going to chill out. She's going to accept that yes, she has to lose this base. It is what it is. Nothing to do about it. So that's gonna be her fate for now. Oh, and these are all 10 minerals. Some of them look thicker. It look like they already got mined minerals. Okay, IbRA's gonna move in, and there we go. He snipes the Immortal, snipes the Zealot, snipes the Sentry. The Stalkers are the last vestige of this whole Protoss base. It's gonna move back, potentially just trying to keep these units alive. Is gonna be successful at it, but the Stalker is running out of shield battery overcharge. There is going to be a couple more Stalkers coming in. Oh, bit of an interesting situation here. Now there's no blink. There's no blink. There's only charge on the way. Now he drops back in. These 2 medevacs are super low HP. Oh, one of the medevacs falls. The other one falls as well. Now we have a bunch of Marines that are actually quite fast. Stim is going to run out just now. 3rd command center on the way for IbRA. We have a pylon here just to spot any kind of drops incoming. And honestly, if I was IbRA, I would have dropped into the main. I would just drop into the main. Now this 3rd base could be blocked for a couple of seconds on the side of IbRA. It's gonna have to take down that pylon. Now he's gonna move out with another hit squad here. Is this 16 Marines? There's 27 Marines. I believe there's more than 16. Should be more than 16. Yeah, definitely more than 16. Okay. Now he scans ahead and sees the Colossus. Honestly, is this doable? I think it could be doable, although she has 1-1 done, so it's going to be a bit more difficult because IbRA only has +1 infantry weapons, infantry armor on the way, but just recently started, so it's going to be quite difficult. It's going to go for an armory. No second eBay though, I believe. It's going to be 3 extra Raxes, so we have 4 Raxes actually. That's quite crazy. We're going to have 3 more. And I believe we should add 1 more, right? I mean, make it 8. 8 tracks. Oh, did he spot the pylon though? Now he did. He's gonna take it down. Free 100 minerals. Did not supply block, Cheesergirl. I think my cat is also like not having the best of times. I know cats love warm weather and everything, but I think this is getting a bit too much for Charlie as well. Alright, IbRA is gathering his army in front of his natural. Bit of a pre-split. I'm gonna fix these SCVs. I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one who actually manages to grab workers in their control groups. It's quite an achievement for me. What's up, Charlie? He's actually letting his voice be heard. As Cheesergirl is gonna move in with 3 hallucinated colossi. Let's see if this is gonna be enough. Let's see, disruptor shot does not hit anything. One of the disruptors actually in front, another one is going in front. There's 2 disruptors and both of them are dead. Oh no, the sentries are going to be the main army over here, and the real colossi are going to fall. 1 more remaining out of those, but it's going to be a full cleanup here on the side of IbRA. And these sentries are going to try their best. Look at this, the Marauder doesn't die! The Marauder doesn't die because of the medevac. It's gonna be a lot of gas loss here on the side of Cheesergirl. Look at that. It is amazing. Over 10,000 resources lost. IbRA is 30 minutes in. Actually, more than half, or less than half, sorry. Less than half the resources lost of Cheesergirl. Amazing. Once again, we have a proxy over here, which is quite wild, honestly. We have no mined out minerals on this side, so yeah. By the way, if you remember what I always say about these maps, they all have gimmicks. This one is the fact that this is a vertical map, or vertical spawn map. There's some gold base over here. There's a couple mineral walls still, so makes it a bit more interesting. There's a couple of rocks. What is my cat doing here? I'm not sure. There's a couple of rocks that you need to break. There's a couple of rocks to actually open up paths. So I believe this map pool, the key of this is like opening the map, you know, by taking down rocks. Speaking of opening, this opening should be okay with these force fields, but there's a lot of force fields being expanded over here, and this is a mass sentry type of build, and these mass sentries are going to go down. The hallucinated immortals are not going to do it, and honestly, this is looking like GG, and that is indeed the case. Cheesergirl taps out. IbRA takes game number 3. And for our 4th map, and potentially last map, we are jumping onto Post-Youth. The weird map with the in-base half gold, half normal mineral base, or mineral line, so to say, and also a gold base in itself. But let's talk about that later, as we have the standard at this point.
Additional supply
Standard gas first from Mr. IbRA, our green Terran from Team GDA. And his opponent, what's happening here? Okay, there we go. His opponent is gonna be the wonderful, the gateway opener from the size of that. It's our pink Protoss. It's Cheesergirl. I might be a tad bit exhausted due to the hot weather, but I'm still here. I'm still doing stuff. Okay, I'm trying to see what we have here. Okay, barracks in the back. Quite interesting. Supposedly trying to counter a cannon rush. which is not bad. You can put the factory in the wall as well. It's not the end of the world. The only thing that I don't like about this is that if you put the barracks there, then if you want to add-on swap, you're gonna have to move the barracks in front, I believe. That's quite an issue, if you ask me. Now IbRA is going to scout around to see if there's any kind of proxy buildings, but this probe was actually... okay, there we go. Could be a proxy gateway once again. So Cheesergirl refuses to play the regular game. She's trying to get some hype into this series by trying to go for proxies, cheeses, cannon rushes, all that good jazz. Let's see if this one is going to work out or not. Oh, a bunker. I actually like this. It's a creative way. It's a creative way. 100%. I like this. How is this going to be? Is it going to be like a straight up tech lab? Maybe going for tanks? I think tanks on this map are really, really good because the ramp is so small that leads into the main / natural. It's like a main ramp, you know, but there's a natural ramp as well, like over here. Literally, this one leads to the natural, this one leads to the main, and you're stuck in between over here because there's a tank here and a tank here. That could very well be the case. Okay. All right. Once again, starport. Will we see a mine job for once? That's the question. We still have... okay, never mind. Once again, a cyclone. So I assume it's gonna be another Viking and all that good jazz. So it's going to open with a super safe opener. On the other side of the map, Cheesergirl is going for... or would have gone for a third base. She has 600, 700 minerals, so she's desperately trying to go for it. And IbRA sees the robo. It's nice. It's gonna be a robo first type of opener, and we already have the observer moving across the map, or rallied across the map rather. There we go. There's the third base and the pylon with it. So let's see if this is gonna be something standard. As we see Twilight Council, Gateway, and Forge. I don't mind these. I mean, second Gateway, why not? And I would say there's gonna be some kind of Colossus play here off of that robo first. Now the Immortal is being produced or warped in through that robo. And we're gonna have once again a cyclone drop. Let's see if Cheesergirl is gonna be in position for it. This Immortal will be quite good against the Cyclones, that's for sure. But the Stalkers are actually not in position, so that's gonna be really, really painful. IbRA is taking the safest route possible. So it's gonna be sure that this does not get scouted. Although sometimes you just gotta avoid the safest paths, because probably the safest paths, like the longest ones, are going to lose you time. And potentially, if there's like a scouting pylon or something, then you're basically effed. Because warplanes can't come in instantly. For some reason, IbRA stopped this. Okay, never mind. It's gonna move closer. In the meantime, we're gonna have another bio play. IbRA actually totally changed. I still believe that he's playing mech in TVZ. Stalkers and sentries are going to move in, trying to deal with this. And we have a charge follow-up. Oh, what? Double robo? Okay, double robo bay? And a dark shrine? Can you afford this much? Can you actually afford this much on like 2 bases? Also, it's so funny that I just smashed the side of the screen to the edge of the map. Here we have, oh no, the Dark Shrine gets scanned. Oh my god. He has to build turrets though. He has to build turrets. Did he see it? Did he actually clicked on it? I believe he did. Now the problem is, once there's DTs finishing up, usually it is going to be a warping sort of instantly, but that's not going to be the case right now, so I'm curious. +2 armor on the way, as well as extended thermal lance. If you're not familiar with it, another meme would be calling it the Viagra upgrade. Are we winning? Yes, we are. Question is, who are you rooting for? Cheesergirl had a decent showing in game number 2. IbRA is actually playing bio. Imagine, IbRA, the god of mech in the Hungarian scene, he is playing bio. Like, somebody just go wake him up or something. There's a massive supply block here, which is going to cost her a bit, as these double cyclones are going to wreak some havoc once again. Last time we've seen it on Ghost River, it was a massacre. Was it Ghost River? No, it was actually Side Delta. Yeah, it was Side Delta, I believe. We saw like 14 workers or something go down, and the Liberator plus a drop just killed off like, what? I believe it was around like 10. I guess it was 10 workers, and like in the end it was like 28 workers falling, and then another round making it like 42 at like 8-9 minutes, something like that. 42 workers falling. Another proxy pylon and a gateway on top of it, so it's quite nice. Drop is heading out towards the main, I guess. I would say it's the main, right? Has to be the main. Trying to figure it out where it's heading to. Oh, she is going to hallucinate some Colossi once again. I would have loved to see a couple of DTs, at least like defensively warped in, but I don't know if there's any warp-ins available. Liberators are going to siege on top of these Colossi and Stalkers. Let's see if there's going to be the target. No, they're going to go down before even shooting at least once. Now the tank is really in a bad position. It's going to go down. The force fields have expired, but now the SCVs are exposed. IbRA is in shambles right now. He's having a massacre of a day as he's floating these units into the lasers of these Colossi with extended thermal lance. They can reach from basically anywhere. There's a bit of a blink shenanigan over here, just blinking the Stalkers through. Oh, these Colossi could actually walk up the ramp, but there's like turrets there. Oh, that's brilliant, honestly. He's gonna take down these turrets, or at least one of them. And I think we are going to go to game 5. I think we are doing it. Cheesergirl is making the comeback real. More workers are falling. 21 workers left, 20 left. Below 20, we are falling way below 50 supply. Soon to be 0, I guess. Because we have 12 workers, 30 army supply. Army supply is not extremely far away or distant apart from one another, but this is looking like massacre, honestly. 2 extra Colossi have shown up over here, as well as an Archon. Wait, was it new Colossi? Oh no, never mind. Colossi never actually went down. She lost the Dark Shrine though. It's quite unfortunate, I suppose, as this would be like the backstab. Imagine doing a backstab with some Dark Shrine, Dark Templar. Now there's enough. IbRA knows that he sniped the DT Shrine. Oh, the tank is gonna go down. Marauder's gonna fall. Oh, I donated a couple of units, and that is gonna be enough to say G to the G. Good game played by Cheesergirl We're moving on to game number 5. And for our last game, we are jumping onto Golden Aura. Let's see if our green gentleman can close it out. For Team GDA, this is IbRA. And his opponent, let's see, what is she going for? And I believe this is, by the silhouette, I believe we're seeing it. This is a slimmer one. Nonetheless, this is Cheesergirl going for a Forge. And we're seeing, where's the barracks? Oh, Proxy 2 racks. No. I think this is advantage Cheesergirl. I think this is advantage Cheesergirl. IbRA is going to see this. He needs to pull these. Oh, gonna try to target the worker. Let's see if he can do anything. Cheesergirl will need to go for a cannon. That's for sure. We need a cannon at home. That's... Okay, where's this probe going? Okay, she's gonna try to find the proxy. She's going to be able to find the proxy, but it's not going to be in time. She needs a cannon right now. If she doesn't go for a cannon right now, this could end up ugly. IbRA does not pay attention to the racks that has just now finished. It's going to be a cannon going up. Oh, and this cannon is going to go up 100%. Okay, let's see what is going to be the case. We have double tech lab. We're going to go for Marauders, baby. And Cheesergirl sees this. Let's see. A cannon will go down. She probably needs another one. She probably needs... Oh, she's actually canceling? That is interesting. I guess she's going to go for a base trade? Is that even possible? I guess it's possible. She's going to lose this base. Maybe she goes for the... No, she can't go for the gold. She could, though, go for... Oh, there it is. So... This is gonna be really, really tough for IbRA. There's only a single Marauder on the way. There's all like, never mind, there's already 2 Marauders out, so you actually remember to make them. We're gonna have the unit stab over here just to see what we have left. And these Marauders are going to walk up. Let's see if this is gonna be enough or not. That pylon is going to go down. Let's see, we're gonna have a cyber core over here, another photon cannon. She needs pylons, by the way, because this pylon has fallen. Now she's supply blocked. That is a massive issue here for Cheesergirl, as she would go for any kind of oh my god, that is disgusting. That is disgusting. The zealots are going to clean it up, and she's gonna take the Nexus. She's gonna take the base. Oh no, she's gonna take the base, and this is looking extremely tough for IbRA. Oh no, are we going to have the weirdest game today as well from the tournament? Like, this is looking like a impossible game to win for IbRA, honestly. Still have minerals left though, so he's gonna go for... What is it gonna go for? What is the follow-up from here? I suppose you keep making units? Maybe Stim and Combat Shield from here? Oh no, like there's gonna be a single mule. There's 2 workers left for IbRA. And she's gonna move here. Potentially gonna cannon rush this location as well. Oh, I would love that, honestly. Put a pylon. Put a pylon, Cheesergirl. We need a pylon there. Oh, she's gonna go for an expansion on the gold. Okay, this is looking really, really tough for IbRA, honestly. By the second, this is looking extremely tough. There's a shield battery over here. He needs to actually abandon this position and go and try to like macro up again, but he's starting from 0 workers. It's only like 1 worker, and he now has the second and the third on the way. What is this game? Good lord, what are we seeing here? We're gonna have some Corona boost coming up. She's gonna go for gas as well. Potentially gonna go for that warp gate. Maybe warp gate? I don't know. Does she go for warp gate? She selected this cyber core, so she's thinking about it, probably. She is thinking about it, 100%. Okay, a Marauder will go up and will have the sad realization that this is a camping site. Another probe will walk up. Oh, and maybe this is gonna give fake information for IbRA, as he's gonna see this probe walk into the natural. Maybe he's gonna realize that potentially there's a gold base. Okay, let's see if he caught the bait. Oh yes, that is indeed the case, ladies and gentlemen. That is indeed the case. He's gonna move down with that Marauder, and he's like instantly took the bait. Oh, the bait. I guess it's only a single Marauder. If the whole army would have gone there, that would have been quite interesting. But obviously, if that was the case, Cheesergirl would not know, because it's like not possible unless she has map hacks. Kappa. Well, she has the mind games for sure. We're actually like, if you're just tuning in, this is not some kind of weird mod. This is a normal game of StarCraft. I promise you. We don't have any gas mining on the side of IbRA either, so we have a factory. Oh no, it's gonna be a factory potentially. What are we gonna see from here? He needs a gas. He definitely needs a gas, right? Oh no, he's queuing up SCVs left, right, and center. He's trying to like make it happen. Oh no! Oh, these Marines could fall! Oh no! And now this Oracle could take down even more SCVs. And this is looking really, really tough for IbRA here. It's gonna be... Oh, Oracle runs out of energy. This is looking really, really bad. Oh no, I think Cheesergirl has done it. I think she has done it. She is going to win this game, win this series, and honestly get awarded the weirdest game of the night for sure. It's a close series. It was a close one, but the infinite mistake of going proxy to racks on the side of IbRA. We have a mine over here, which is not bad at all. But I think at some point Cheesergirl can either expand and also just go for something else. Just gonna go for second gateway, Twilight, potentially a Dark Shrine. I think a Dark Shrine is kind of greedy. At this point, I think you could just simply go for an attack and just go for the kill. If you had any units, of course. She did not produce any units out of those gateways, or that gateway, sorry. That single gateway. You have these two abandoned tech labs. Quite funny. Yeah, pretty much that's going to be the case. But I guess it's gonna be a slow cook, the slowest death animation. At least it looks like it. Let's see if that's gonna be the case. Gonna force a cancel on that gas. But in the name of Proxy 2Rax Marauder happened here. Exactly that. Proxy 2Rax Marauder. And then Cheesergirl cannon rushed the Proxy 2Rax, not the Proxy 2Rax, but she cannon rushed IbRA while getting Proxy 2Rax Maraudered. She sacrificed her main base and took this base, so... And she's gonna end it in a try to end it in a signature way. But if IbRA somehow realizes that he needs to make a engineering bay, then it's gonna be quite a good position for him, I guess. Let's see if that's going to be the case or not. There is 2 scans available for IbRA. Almost saturated this one. Ay, 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 indeed. The biggest ay, 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 ay moment. Let's not confuse it with the ay, ay, ay. It's not that. That and DIV announcer packs. Stay away. This is a anti-DIV announcer packs stream, so stay away. Don't get closer. I'm gonna get roasted one day for that one. I'm pretty sure. There's just something about it that just makes me... Oh no, bit of a cancel. Oh no! And Cheesergirl is letting IbRA come back into this, and there's the engineering bay. Where are the DTs? We have a couple of DTs here, and more DTs coming in. And IbRA needs to make a turret. Needs to make a turret as fast as possible. There's no scans here. Oh no, he needs to make a turret. And Cheesergirl needs to make a move. What league are they? High Diamond / Masters. I think Cheesergirl is still Masters. But Cheesergirl always makes the game extremely chaotic. Don't forget that when the game is chaotic, it is something that the players were never in. The situation is extremely chaotic, and it's it forces like weird decisions and whatnot. So they are actually careful. And of course, if you look at the score, you'll understand why these two players are so careful. They know each other, they know what they're capable of, and they've beaten each other here and there. And as you can see, this is a tight series. Obviously there could have been better decisions, but as I said, the chaos in the game just doesn't allow for clear thoughts. And now she's moving in. There are the DTs. Let's see, is there a scan? There is a scan. There's the first and last scan pretty much. Unless this one has... Oh, this one is going to have a scan. I'm pretty sure IbRA is aware of that he needs to preserve that scan. It's gonna have this. Just don't drop the mule. And it's all gonna be fine. It's gonna be 2 scans soon. It's gonna move in. Oh, that's a beautiful mind drag here. And this is looking quite nice here for Cheesergirl as 19 and semis are falling, and I think she has done it a bit later than we expected it, but she has done it. IbRA has nothing left, and there's the GG good luck from both sides, and Cheesergirl is gonna take it. She's gonna advance, beating IbRA 3-2 in a tight best of 5.